Guys, can we all please just make sure, I know we've signed in for this? During a major incident, the entire resource area has to be cleared out.
Okay.
Don't worry, I have a trolley plan.
Because we're going to be getting lots of sick people.
Can I just make sure that everybody actually has a role?
It's 12 minutes since the hospital was put on standby. Off-duty medical and nursing staff arrived to assist in A&E.
I sent you 3 registrars to lead teams down there.
So each of the bays has got a team allocated off. Surgeons, anaesthetists, nursing staff, theatre staff. The bleep goes off, your phone goes off, and you come in.
And then the rest of them, it sounds like they've been run over.
So we're just making sure they're all organised.
They look like they're getting some stretchers into ambulances.
If this is a terrorist incident, the one thing we'll probably need to start being aware of, it's people getting in this evening.
Yeah. OK, so we need to make sure all your night shift can get in for duty tonight, because it looks like the whole of Westminster is shut.
The only, obviously, for labs, the big pressure will be if we suddenly need
A lot of blood.
a lot of blood.
We would need surgical nurses from upstairs to come down and actually look after these patients as well.
They can stay here and we'll bring the patient, yeah?
The first ambulance is on the ramp. Where's the Everybody just be quiet in resus for the moment. This is a gunshot wound.
The first person to arrive in A&E is the alleged attacker.
Excuse me. Can't film this, mate. It's a counter-terrorist incident, sir. It's a major terrorist incident.
Non-open chest, we're going to transfer, come up alongside to our right side of the patient, please.
We haven't told how many trained this person is gunshot like this.
Okay, so guys, quiet for a second.
Are we getting...
First one's RIP, it's going to go into there.
Sorry, I'm sorry, the one that's coming out there is going to come into here. Yep. Okay, so it's a formed area with only one door. You guys can guard it. It's much easier for yourself. There's a trolley down already. Okay.
Right, guys, patients here.
Yeah, over there, please.
The first victim to arrive at St Mary's is a French schoolboy.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Right, guys, we're going to get a handover on our patient. Fire away.
Right, this is Victor. Victor's 16 years old and has been hit right-hand side under a moving vehicle head-on.
Today was the last day of a school trip to London.
Right, we're going to finish the primary survey. We're going to get a collar on. We're going to log roll him, get him off the scoop, get him covered up warm, fast scan, set of bloods, and then we're going to go to scanner, OK?
Chest wall tender on the right-hand side. Victor, can you move your left leg for me? Lift your left leg straight up, thank you. And your right leg.
Okay.
Keep down. You okay, lad?
Sorry, he's 16. Does he know what's happened yet?
So, can you explain to him? He was hit by a car. Can I make sure that we've got the light?
What's this one?
Victor's school friend arrives in A&E.
Unless he's bleeding out, he's stopped when he's bleeding out. He's got a massive head wound, which is actively arterial bleeding. Okay.
18-year-old Jan has lost a dangerous amount of blood from a severe scalp wound.
We need porters to override the list. I've got people who need to move.
He's taken for immediate life-saving surgery. 16-year-old Victor is being taken for a CT scan.
Yes, we're coming back in here. Right, we're all connected. Let's go. When people come in with major trauma and they've got multiple injuries, there may be stuff that we can't see. So the CT scan should be done as quickly as possible because given the amount of force, anything could be at risk here. Guys, can we slide him up, guys? Are you all right translating for him as well? Oui. The story is he's amnesic to events. He's complaining of right-sided shoulder, query chest pain. So we're querying head, querying something in the torso as well. His elbow, isn't it? His elbow?
Yeah, the elbow's
Yeah, there's the case. Yeah.
Yes, we'll
Okay, can we get hands in to get him off the trolley while we have a quick look at this?
So fractures posterior from 10 up to about 6 in these.
The scan reveals a fractured dislocation of the right elbow, multiple rib fractures and spinal damage. But most concerning is a collapsed lung.
Guys, hang on 2 seconds. So with a collapsed lung, it can be life-threatening if it's what's called a tension pneumothorax, and that needs to be treated straight away. Resus 2. Yeah. We need to put what's called the chest drain in to let this air come out and let his lung reinflate.
You need to put a tube. You understand? A tube in your chest. There's no tube.
No flail segment. No flail segment, just a 2-point. So he'll go into the invasive rib fracture pathway.
What I need to find out is whether we've got any beds available on the first floor to cohort. So as soon as that drains in, he could potentially come out of here.
Joe, how are we doing sedation-wise? What have we given him?
Give him a little bit of 40 of ketamine.
40 of ketamine, great.
It's 45 minutes since Victor arrived in A&E. His condition is now stable and does not require immediate surgery.
Then we kind of know he's staying in.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it back.
There we go. Good man. Okay. C'est fini. C'est fini.
Let's go upstairs. We'll get him upstairs.
Victor, comment ils s'appellent tes parents? Nathalie. Anthony. Nathalie et Anthony. Est-ce que tu te souviens les numéros de téléphone portable?
No, let's hold him back. Thank you. Poor boy is here on a school trip. He's brought into a place where there was a lot going on. So for him, he's only 16. It's quite nerve-wracking. So our main aim is to make sure the patients are treated properly, treated in a timely manner, hopefully comfortable up in the ward, and then actually they're kept safe. They want to call his dad. We can get him to speak to his dad.
Papa, vous allez venir?
Yes.
Tous les deux?
You okay? Oui, ça va?
This patient, he was bleeding so much in A&E, he's had some blood which has gone through.
Victor's school friend, 18-year-old Jan, is undergoing surgery on his badly lacerated scalp.
So there are several layers to the scalp and he's gone through all of them right down to the skull, but luckily it hasn't got a skull fracture.
The windscreen apparently had evidence of a sort of bullseye hit, and he was lying adjacent to the car. So we think perhaps the car hit him from behind, hence he's got an injury to the back of the scalp.
Surgeons must sew each layer of Jan's scalp back together.
He's also got a spinal injury, so we've had to be really careful about transferring him so that we don't move those injuries. So we're not making something that's stable at the moment into something unstable.
That's better. Okay.
Stephen and 2 other victims of the attack remain in surgery.
Did the table go any higher? How weird that?
What happened? The car mounted pavement in Westminster Bridge, like did in Nice, yeah. And then, whether it was the driver or somebody else, they then got out with a big knife and stabbed a policeman, who was then shot.
That's the postcard that a person was holding when they were run over. It does test your faith in humanity, seeing how horrible people can be to each other. But also, we see a lot of very uplifting things that make you think, you know, actually, humanity is all right.
Jan, the French teenager, has had his scalp successfully repaired.
Le 8e étage. Victor, qui est juste qui est à l'hôpital.
Victor, so the youngest one, has been asking about him and was worried about him, how he is doing, and he was also worried about his friend.
Il s'est passé quoi? Je sais pas. Je me souviens juste qu'on quittait Big Ben avec M. Martin et après plus rien. J'ai vu tes lunettes, on m'a demandé si c'était les tiennes. Elles sont où? Je sais pas. C'est resté là-bas.
Vous êtes dans le même service, okay? We spoke to his family, his parents, and they are coming a bit later. I think a plane is being catered for the family in France to come over to London.
We're using this trauma.
Guys, stay focused, please.
Stephen has been in surgery for 2 hours.
Cat's paw. It's quite a high-energy injury. Quite a lot of contamination, so we spent a lot of hours just getting that properly clean. Because if you get infection here, it could be a disaster.
Go for it. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, the challenge is he's lost his soft tissues, where his broken bones are. We've got to fix that, we've got to cover that. That's probably going to require quite a complex operation to do. So we're going to have to replace that tissue there. And the only way to do that is to take tissue from somewhere else in his body and connect it up, which will get done, hopefully, next week, I guess.
Basically, before orthopaedic and plastic surgery got to where it is now, this was an amputation level injury. So this is now, you can salvage the limb.
We hope.
Je ne me souviens pas de grand-chose, à part certains flashs et images. Lors de l'accident, un agent de police est venu autour de moi et il m'a tendu les lunettes de Yann en me demandant si elles étaient à moi. Ensuite, on m'a appris qu'il était dans l'hôpital aussi, dans un grave état. Yann, on est très proches, de très bons amis. Nous étions toujours ensemble à Londres. J'ai pris cette photo du Big Ben 10 minutes juste avant l'accident. Je me serais jamais douté que ça aurait été cette dernière photo-là.
Victor's parents arrived at the hospital just before midnight.
Maman.
Oui. T'as lavé tes miroirs.
Par le directeur de l'école m'a téléphoné vers 17h, mercredi, pour me demander si j'avais écouté la radio, si je savais qu'il y avait eu une attaque sur Londres. J'étais pas au courant, donc il m'a demandé de venir à l'école, sachant que Victor faisait partie des 3 blessés. Donc voilà, c'est comme ça qu'on a su ce qui s'était passé.
Arrêtez-moi.
Oui, je pense que c'était la pire journée de ma vie. J'ai eu peur, très peur. J'étais pas très bien à un moment dans l'ambulance. Je me sentais vraiment partir. J'avais envie de dormir et je comprenais pas ce qui allait m'arriver, si j'allais mourir. Je pensais à ma maman. C'était la pire.
Moi, ça m'a... Après, il va falloir le temps, mais j'aurais du mal à le laisser partir maintenant.
J'ai 18 ans, maman.
Oui, je sais, mais j'aurais de l'angoisse.
Je suis toujours vivant.
Oui, mais ça aurait pu être le contraire.
Non, il y a des limites. Oh, mon petit chaton, tu peux me parler, t'es pas obligé de...
You know, they want to take the patient today, and I can understand emotionally it's probably the right thing to do. But you have to remember, these teams are trying to make decisions with the best will in the world, and very genuine decisions based on information over the phone, which isn't the same as actually standing at the end of the bed and seeing a patient. That's the real test of whether a patient looks fit to go or shouldn't go. And I think right now, the safest option, he's only 16, is to wait.
there any reason why they want to wash him out?
Yeah.
I think this doesn't make sense from our perspective, but I don't know what you think, Morgan.
No, I don't see what the rush is, and it's only to France.
We did say that.
And we're still part of the EU.
Stage for a little bit.
Bonjour. Yeah. Can you give me a cough? Big cough. Encore? Big breath. So he has a lot of rib fractures and his lung collapsed. And this drain treats that. Now, there was some talk about discharge today. Now, I know France is very close by, but even so, I wouldn't be in favour of him being transferred in a compressed aircraft because of the lung injury. I feel he should stay until after the weekend. And I think the best thing is whatever the safest option is. Yeah.
The boys have been in separate parts of the ward and haven't seen each other since the night of the attack.
Great, well done. Good. And we're just going to come around this side. Okay, well done. Good job. Okay, do you want some pain relief?
Yes.
I'll go ask the nurse for you get some pain relief.
Ça te va bien le style de cheveux.
Ouais, t'aimes bien ma coupe de cheveux?
Je partirai pas avec vous ce soir, Yann.
Ouais, je sais, elle m'a dit.
Je rentrerai peut-être lundi plus tard.
Ça va aller? Tu viens de quelque chose?
Un petit peu, ouais. J'ai vu d'un bruit de voiture super fort qui dévale le trottoir et puis après le grand choc. Je m'étais réveillé allongé par terre, mon portable devant moi.
J'avais perdu trop de sang. Surtout que je voyais rien, j'avais du sang dans les yeux. Il me mettait la main sur le crâne. Et ça s'est...
Les cadeaux d'Arros vont bien?
J'ai plus rien, j'ai plus bon caleçon. J'ai plus de téléphone, j'ai plus de papier, j'ai plus de manteau, plus de chaussures. J'ai plus rien du tout. Le gars, il m'a foutu à poil sur le trottoir.
On a de la chance quand même d'être encore là.
Il y a
Ça peut être pire.
Il y a eu 4 morts. Hein.
Ouais.
Enfin, vous étiez très gentil, mais j'ai envie de rentrer chez moi. J'ai envie de dormir à la maison, dans mon lit, et de voir ma famille, mes amis, leur dire que ça va.
J'étais content pour lui déjà qu'il puisse partir déjà. Mais bon, j'aurais bien aimé partir en même temps que lui. Et ce voyage commence à être un petit peu fatigant. Et j'ai quand même hâte de rentrer chez moi. Malgré la très bonne compagnie que j'ai autour de moi.
You know, it's a horrible situation for Victor because he wants to go home. We always try and do what our patients would wish us to do, but there are times where we just can't do that. We've got to wait until we're comfortable and confident that he will be able to breathe without the chest draining before we can let him fly.
Bonjour. Ça va? Can you give me a big cough? Big breath in. Looks good. I think we can take that out. We're going to remove the drain. Once the lung reinflates and expands, it sticks to the inside of the chest wall, and that keeps it up. Just taking out a stitch.
Get in again. And blow hard. Okay, done. Done. Breathe normal. Okay. Très bien. Good. Do it again.
Okay, we're going to take a quick picture of your chest, yeah? Get your shoulders very close forward. Okay, Victor, big breath in for me, please. And breathe normally.
Je me sens déjà un peu mieux. C'est une chose de plus de faite et une épreuve de moins à traverser pour rentrer à la maison.
Yeah, his lung is nicely expanded. His collapsed lung is nicely sealed, so he could be discharged today.
Même si on aime beaucoup l'hôpital Sainte-Marie, on aimerait bien repartir à la maison rapidement. Retrouver notre petite vie tranquille.
Bonjour.
Paramedics from the French insurance company arrived to collect Victor.
Ah, le problème, je vais pas te mentir, c'est pas trop douloureux. Hein. Voilà. Là, on va aller sur la route. Tu risques d'avoir un peu mal. D'accord?
Bon, la préoccupation, c'est qu'il se remette bien et qu'il
n'ait pas de séquelles,
qu'il n'ait pas de séquelles physiques et psychologiques, voilà, qu'il reste voilà, toujours le même.
La joie de vivre.
Toujours la joie de vivre. Et...
Ça va me faire plaisir de rentrer chez moi. Là-bas, je pourrais retrouver ma famille, mes proches. Et... j'ai quand même passé un excellent séjour, bien que la fin ne soit pas passée comme prévu.
Victor, all the best, man. Okay.